What up, guys? Neutron Performance coming back at you. Just kind of wanted to let you guys know what I've been working on. Got the new turbo setup on the car. And it's basically a front wheel or sport front wheel drive setup. Forward facing turbo. Next thing we're going to be working on the coolant system. Let's see how all of this has kind of been plumbed in. Yeah, we also went air to water. Just kind of makes things a little easier for packaging. And we got a fender exit. And we recirculated the wastegate dump. I still got to grind some of these down. This is where the radiator was going to be, but then I changed my mind. Went ahead and recirculated the dump back into the exhaust. But anyways, yeah, we're going to be working on the coolant system in the next couple days. We're doing a swirl pot. I am going to be disconnecting all the clutch master stuff. Clutch master cylinder, all this stuff is basically going away because we're doing a under dash pedal assembly from Tilton. And there's going to be a swirl pot that's going to go right here. I have the material and everything. It's going to get bolted down somewhere around here on the frame somewhere. Yeah, so that's what we're working on. Haven't done much to the car for a few weeks, simply because I've just been working on other things. Just, working on priorities and stuff. But we're going to get back onto the car in the next couple days, likely this weekend. We're going to be building the swirl pot. So it's basically, I have the material here. So we got some 4-inch tube. And I ended up having, I ordered this Chase Bays overflow a long time ago, and then I was going to use it for something, and then changed my mind, never ended up using it, so we're going to go ahead and make kind of like a swirl pot overflow combo, if you will. I got some 1.25-inch tubing. I have the dash 16 AN bungs. I got some straight tubing, some 90s, and then I got the filler cap, where the filler neck, I have it inside the house. And again, that's gonna go right here. And then there's going to be a block off plate that's going to block off the hole where the OEM brake booster used to be. But yeah, guys. So basically, from the last video I made, the car didn't look anything like this. In the last video, turbo was still on the original or the initial location, bolted directly to the Sidewinder manifold. To be quite honest with you, I really don't even know what it was that possessed me to do this, other than other than the fact that I just kind of wanted to be a little different, do something a little different, do something a little bit more challenging. And plus, I really like the design, or just the look of the front facing or forward facing turbo set. I think they look really sick. So yeah, still the same manifold. All I did was capped off the old wastegate flange there. Racepart.com sells a 60 millimeter billet, it's a stainless billet or stainless cap, and then you just use the original or your existing wastegate flange clamp, and so that basically blocks it off. Came in really clutch because that way I don't have to modify the manifold at all. I don't have to cut that off. The manifold doesn't get touched, which is what I was aiming for. I didn't want to touch that. That manifold was pretty expensive, so if I don't have to touch it, just in case if I ever get rid of it or sell it in the future, it's going to retain its resale value. So, cross member, I did the cross member. Or the core support, not cross member, what am I talking about? The core support, it's done. It's all painted. I had to really modify the crap out of the headlight to make the headlight work on this side, because the exhaust is extremely close. You can see both sides. Neither side is the same, so they're not uniform. They're different. And I wanted it to be uniform, but unfortunately, this side could not be like that side, and it just couldn't happen. And I couldn't make that side look like this side, because this side I wanted to use the back housing for the headlight just so that it's strong, So it didn't work out. So neither side is the same, but that's fine with me. As long as it works and it looks good, then I'm happy with it. But yeah, guys, this guy just kind of want to give you guys an update and let you guys know where we're at so far with the car. Radiator is going in the back. After we're done with the swirl pot, we're going to go ahead and be mounting the radiator in the back of the car. And then we're going to mount the seat. I think that after I mount the seat, I'm going to start wiring the car. Wait. It's swirl pot, radiator, coolant lines, pedal assembly, mounting the seat, and then wiring the car. I think I am going to wire the car before I start doing the cage, just because I really would like to get the car running as soon as possible. Before I start doing the cage, I'd like to hear the car run again. So, but yeah, guys, that's what we're working on. 1990 EF Wagon, RT four-wheel drive. Another thing too is I'm gonna end up redoing the bumper. I gotta order another piece of aluminum plate because I don't want this huge cutout in the middle anymore. It's no longer really needed. The new one I'm going to replace this one with, it's just going to have a hole right where the turbo is, and it's going to have a velocity stack. But we'll get to it. We'll get to that at another time once the car is running, and that's really not a big deal. That's just a matter of taking this one off the bumper, laying it on the new panel, just tracing it out, and cutting it, and it should be exactly the same. But yeah, guys, appreciate the support. Like, share, subscribe. Again, I'm going to be posting more. I will be videoing the fabrication of the swirl pot, so you guys could get a look at that. And like, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.